What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today I want to focus in on the deal that sent Zbynek Michalek back to the desert from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Obviously, he was a pretty highly sought-after free agent a couple years ago. Signed a big deal with Pittsburgh, and now they don't want him there anymore. So they send him back, salary cap reasons, send him back to the desert. The Coyotes is where he really made a name for himself as a pro player, and really just came into his own. Look next year at the Penguins roster in terms of defense. Englund, Letang, Lovejoy, Martin, Niskanen, and Orpik. It's a pretty solid six of them. I know they're trying to move Martin, and I know Dumoulin will definitely challenge for a spot coming out of camp. It's high praise for a kid, but I think he can do it. He's a great player. And I think it also opens up the cap room to maybe make that Parisi deal. Michalek had a pretty big contract. I think it was really a dump for they got a third-round pick and two D-level prospects, really not even prospects, the career minor league prospects I should say. But I look at where Dumoulin fits this mold. He fits right in. I know they're trying to get suitors' rights, but wasn't happening. From Nashville, Suter will test the free agent market no matter who acquires him. So I guess that's a kind of a good thing for Nashville. He's no real preference, but I'm looking at it going, I like what Dumoulin fits in this mix, but I also, good shot blocker back there. Was he overpaid? Yeah, but no one on the team's more overpaid than Paul Martin, so they signed them both the same day. I'm looking at, I think it's a good move for Phoenix if they do choose to move Keith Yandel, which I think would be stupid. They got a pretty good defense core out there with Ekman Larson. Do I think Gormley makes him out of camp next year? I do. I think he's ready for prime time. Brandon Gormley, their first round pick in 2010. But having said that, Keith Yandel is one of the elite offensive defensemen of the game, and a fellow Massel like myself, so I couldn't knock him like that. But I think it was a decent move for what it was. I mean, this wasn't a groundbreaking. This wasn't the Stahl trade. So, but with the cap space that Pittsburgh cleared, they're in a better position to make a big name signing on July 1st. Whether or not that's Zach Parisi, former Shattuck St. Mary player, much like Sidney Crosby, though they never played there together, as Pierre kept bringing up that they did play together, they didn't. Pierre could work for Fox too. This level of bullshit. I kid Pierre McGuire, but I think Phoenix requires a fan favorite in terms of shot blocking and hitting department. In Pittsburgh, you got that with Orpik. You're trying to get Lovejoy in the mix. I'd like to see Englund play more. I think he's tough and tenacious. They might be the only team in the league that doesn't have a defenseman over 6'2". Actually, Dumoulin's 6'4", so he'll fit right in. And like I said, I think Dumoulin's ready to challenge for a spot out of camp next year with the Penguins. So we'll see how it all shakes up. So I got, and I think Morrow and obviously Pouliot. They'll be challenging for spots too. Definitely Morrow will be in the mix. I don't know about Pouliot. I think he needs another year in the dub. But Pittsburgh's going to set themselves up great on the back end for years to come. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Zbynek Michalek trade. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the offseason and beyond. Later, guys.